Here's how you can have 200 grams of protein per day while being on a student budget. So obviously the price of groceries is sky high in Canada right now, and protein is going to be your most expensive macronutrient when creating a diet for yourself. And I understand that a lot of people have other expenses, especially if you're a student, you're paying for tuition, books, and so many other things, and fitting in protein into your budget is going to be very challenging, and I totally get that. So what I've done is researched and found the cheapest protein options that even a student could find room for in their budget. So what I've done for you guys is research and find the very best prices for protein in Ontario. So I'm going to break down how much it's going to cost you guys per gram of protein, and at the end I'll be showing you how much it'll cost you for an entire day's worth of protein. So starting off, we have eggs. So if you go to Costco, and by the way, all of these are from Costco, so you're going to be buying in a large quantity. That way you're going to get the very best price possible, and you have no excuse not to get your protein in. So when it comes to eggs, you can get 30 eggs, 180 grams of protein for $11.85. That comes up to 7 cents per gram of protein. So let's say you buy the 30 eggs and you eat 6 eggs. For some people this might be a lot of eggs, for some people this might be normal. So you're gonna get 36 grams of protein just from your eggs. That's gonna be $2.52 for your meal one, just from your protein. And that's, like I said before, that's gonna be your most expensive macronutrient. So this is gonna take up the bulk of the price for this first meal. Now, if we go on to the next option over here, the rotisserie chicken. So for a rotisserie chicken, you can get about 1,200 grams. It says 1.2 kilograms is the weight of the chicken, but honestly only about 70% of that is edible. So about 840 grams of chicken you're gonna get, which is gonna equal about 210 grams of protein, and that's gonna be only $10.25 for 210 grams of protein. And that comes out to even cheaper than the eggs, 5 cents per gram of protein. So guys, there is really no reason you can't get your protein in. You can figure it out. And let's say for your meal 2 and your meal 3, you have rotisserie chicken as your main protein source, and you go for 75 grams of protein, which is going to be about 280 grams of chicken, and that's going to come out to $3.75 per meal. Okay? So meal 2, $3.75, and meal 3, $3.75. Now we're gonna move on to the next protein source. So this one I didn't add in to the meals, my 200 gram protein day, but it's just another option for you guys, just so you know. So if you go to Costco, you can buy a 3-pack of Greek yogurt. This is going to be 1,950 grams of Greek yogurt, which is going to be 199 grams of protein for $15.47. So far this is the most expensive option, coming out to a whopping 8 cents per gram of protein, which again, it's not a lot of it's not very expensive. It's a pretty good price for that amount of protein. Only 8 cents per gram. So you could fit this in as a 4th meal, like a snack, if you were looking to do that. But I just didn't add it into my meals here. And then lastly, we're gonna go to the whey protein powder. And you can buy 2 kilograms of protein powder from Costco for $64.17, coming out to 620 grams of protein. This is going to equal out to 10 cents per gram of protein. So the most expensive one so far. And I added this in as the final meal. So you could have about 23 grams of protein powder, which would get you 14 grams of protein. And this would come out to 200 grams of protein for the day. And this protein powder would cost you about $1.40. If we look at everything together, that's 200 grams of protein for just $11.42 for the day. So I'm pretty sure that most people are spending a lot more than this on their daily food intake, and they're not getting nearly as much protein. So it's not that you can't get the protein in, it's just that you're putting your money into the wrong places. And this is just a random meal plan that I put together. You guys could mix and match so many other foods, and There's other protein sources that are going to come out to be a similar price as well. Don't think these are the only options, but these are just some of the cheapest ones that I found. Like, I didn't even put Greek yogurt in the meal plan, like I mentioned. Egg whites is another very cheap option. Tuna is another very cheap option that I just didn't put in my my made-up meal plan here. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave a comment, protein, if you got anything valuable from this video. Thank you and have a great day.